Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. Today is the 6-month anniversary of Limbus Company. I guess technically yesterday, but you know what I mean. Limbus has been out for 6 months now, so I figured might as well just go in with just a default identity, default ego only run. As good a way as any to celebrate the occasion. And of course, fittingly, today's question of the day is gonna be which of the 12 Sinners is your favorite? Either on a story level or a gameplay level, whatever. Just which of them do you like the most? Yeah, so you can feel free to leave your answer in the comments below. For me, it's either Dawn or Gregor. I think it depends, because Gregor's gotten more story stuff recently. I think Dawn will probably be my favorite once, her chapter's out and stuff like that. But for now, it's one of the two. It's hard to say for sure. Let's see, sure, we'll do something like this. Why not? I just kind of chose the ones that I think are decent. And we'll see how it goes. For the starting new gift, I went for the commemorative coin because, it's commemorative. It's commemorating the 6th month of the release of Limbus. Wow. And once again, of course, because it's default stuff, it's a lot of things I do not use very frequently, and therefore stuff that I'm not fully certain how to best go about using. But most of them are very simple. It's connected, and that's a good thing about them. They're not like gimmicky, they don't do much though, so it's a trade-off. They're like, some of them are pretty decent damage dealers. Otis, of course, is well known to be decent at clashing. I actually do have default Otis at upside 4. For some reason, I just figured I think I just did it for the sake of it at some point. Might as well, I guess. Okay, just this guy left. So we just kill him. There we go. Looking good. But yeah, we're at 6 months. It definitely doesn't feel that long, I don't think. Hard to say, though. It's been a very strange couple of months. I've been doing this series for roughly 5 months now, because I started about a month after Limbus released, give or take. So, definitely been a long time thing. For me especially. In case you didn't see, if you log in, no, it's in Project Moon's like update post. They said it was for this next update, but if you log in right now too, you just get a guaranteed 3-star pull ticket, and you get just 1300 lunacy to celebrate the occasion. It's decent. I've got no reason to use it right now because I'm still, up to date on all the stuff. I'll use it sometime in the future though. There's no reason for me to use it beyond just gaining more shards. Well, I'll probably just use it like for the next ban or whatever it is. I'll probably just use the guaranteed 3-star tickets, and for the low chance I actually get whatever's new. That's the one unfortunate thing about having so much stuff in the game. It makes the random pulls a lot less exciting. Like, I do my daily pulls every day, but like, I'm just getting shards, that's all, so it kind of removes some of the fun from it. The fact that, like, I can't be like, oh, what am I gonna get? I'm gonna get something good, possibly. But oh well. That's really not something to complain about, having too much stuff in the game. Victory. Let's see, of course, Otis is like the best one. Personally, my favorite of the default identities gameplay-wise, I really like default Ryosho. I feel like it's like the only default identity I've used for like a while, I feel. Hey, Otis, you got this. There we go. Excellent. Coughing grains could be good. We have some lost. Yeah. I don't know why Ryosho in particular is the one that I like the default of the most. I mean, Otis is probably the best. I've never, like, I don't think I've used Default Lotus that much, so I can't say my opinions on it too much. I've used Default Honglu a fair bit, 'cause he's one of, like, the few actually syncing units in the game. It's kind of a little bit of a lack of syncing units still. So I kind of tend to use him for my syncing teams. I used to use Base Ether for, like, Tremor teams, but, like, don't think it's necessary anymore. I guess you still can, though. Maybe, I think I still do sometimes, possibly. I don't know. It's a very minor thing, that's for sure. Okay. Two of them are staggered, Ida's hitting it. Do a lot of damage to the weak Pierce. Yep, 64, and then she's gonna use it to attack again, and on the same guy, just to make sure he dies. Okay. There we go. So this will do a fair bit of damage to her. Yep. Weak to the slash, always good. Oh, this will do a lot of damage to her. Yeah, almost staggered. We've got, yeah, Sinclair staggered her. There we go. So, yeah. Otis is gonna kill that guy? Yes, excellent. So it's just Aya left, and she's staggered, so a couple attacks will be enough to do her in. Especially stuff like Brush Stroke. Very silly. The fact that, like, her skill 3 just gives her slash damage up is nice. It's for, like, the turn it happens, so, like, it'll always apply to the skill 3 itself, but also any other slash attacks Ryoshu goes for. And because almost everything Ryoshu has on any of her identities is slash, that's, like, pretty cool. The only stuff she has that isn't slash is, like, I think, like, 7 Ryoshu's primary is Pierce, and I think all of Kurokumo Ryoshu's stuff is Pierce, and I think Soda is Pierce. Otherwise, everything is slash, though. Let's see, Tremor stuff. Sun Shower, of course, is just really good. Our only mass attack that we could use is Land of Illusion. Blunt damage, inflicting SP damage. Could be good, too. We've got some blunt stuff. Yeah, I'll go for Lowest Star. Why not? Sun Shower is, like, the obvious, like, oh yeah, this is a good Yu gift pick, but I don't think it'll help us that significantly. Do we have a lot of sloth, though? No, not really. And we'll add Dawn to the team now. Yeah. Base Dawn's an interesting unit. Her just base ego is just probably the worst of the base egos in the game. With always getting tails for some awful reason. Okay, let's see. What does this passive do? Deals turns more damage in one clash. You're not even clashing, so that does nothing for you, so you should just go for your stronger attack. Okay. Heathcliff's winning this clash and getting us some sanity. He's inflicting some SP damage in the process. Really swell. Oh yep, there's the other piercing thrust thanks to the coin. The commemorative coin. Okay, let's see. Okay, Dawn won after all that, that's good. Almost said Sinclair instead of Dawn because when it's their default identities, they do look very similar from a distance. They don't really share a lot. Do they even have any shared identities? No, they don't. They don't have it. There's no identity other than LCB that both Dawn and Sinclair have. They've got like same egos for stuff like their Stew ego. But they don't have like shared identities at all. Which is for the best since they do look semi-similar. Just something to take note of. Okay, nice. Oh, and victory. Easy as that. So there's another fight, then we'll get to the shop after this next fight? Yes. Yes, yes. Here's week, so it's gonna be like rose spanner guys or lobotomy egos. I don't know if you can get rose spanner guys on second floor. Yes, you can. I really need to like write. I need to like go through a couple of my videos and just write down all the things I've seen and like on what floors and stuff, so I can figure out what's on what floor already. Like I'm only like partially paying attention to like what floor it is at any point in a run. Which is why there's like so many cases as of me just not knowing what floor fights are show up on. There's also a lot of fights that are just kind of rare. Like you'll rarely be able to find like Pay Corp drones. That might only be in Mirror Dungeon 2 hard though. And I know Mirror Dungeon 2 hard also rarely has the specifically the Mirror Dungeon or the Refraction Railway 1 version of the empowered Pay Corp class 3 units. The ones that just heal like so much of their HP every turn for the first few turns. Very interesting, that's for sure. I'm glad they don't show up in any other place though. Because they are annoying. Honglu got a kill. Ryoshu's getting a kill, yep. There we go. And that guy's 7 HP. It's only, he only survived because these guys resist slash. Nice. There we go. Looking good. And here's the shop. We'll see if there's anything good. Honglu skill. We give Honglu another skill 3. None of the. I mean, Midwinter's Nightmare is pretty good. We'll take that and we'll give Honglu like another skill 2 or something for the sake of it. Might as well. I'll go to this and see if that was a good choice. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Probably good enough of a choice. Hard to say for sure. Alright. Neutral for Ryoshu. It's because A is annoying, yeah. Like that. It is good. Especially for these guys that are staggered easily enough. Okay, those two in the back are staggered, and these three are not. Luckily, we staggered the person to gain the second speed dice, so we're in a good spot now. Oh, this is a struggling. It's because this guy's low sanity. Alright. You can try evading that. Don't really have the highest hope that she will manage to evade it, but it's worth a shot. If it's going to be an almost guaranteed lose. I'm going to hit this person with that again. Alright. 1 HP. Okay, looks like the guy's, because the guy's staggered, Otis is not going to need to evade anyways. That's good. Are you the slowest right now? Or one of like the probably like the fastest of the base identities, and she's the slowest right now, just purely by luck. Okay, he's just got that guy. That guy, and yeah, they're all dead this turn, that's for sure. We still have quite a few attacks. Yep, there we go. I'm good. Alright, and boss is... Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be Avenue Queen's Apple. Which means it should be an easy enough time. We've got a fair bit of decent slash dealers. Yep. It's also strange that they didn't bother giving that, like, intro translation thing to anything beyond, you know, the mini bosses in the Kanto 1 dungeon. Like, surely they could have done it in, like, any of the other dungeons. They just decided against it for one reason or another. Oh. Never mind, that was a dominating, but I guess not. This will be decent, though. Yeah. Then a little bit of a splatter. And SmackDown's also clashing against this one, and then the other two are going to be going for the apple. Oh, Bright Stem's been staggered. That's good. Yep, Fruit's been destroyed. So she's going to be super vulnerable next turn. Let's see. Otis, you've got your skill. Yeah, you've got your skill 2 this time, so maybe you can actually. Or is that your skill 3? That's your skill 3, right? Yeah. You can actually clash that. And yeah, that'll be good. You can splatter with the right stem, maybe hit it with like a... It doesn't really need to be hit by anything else. Either the right stem goes down or it lives. Don't think it matters too much. It's staggered, and we're doing a lot of damage to the other thing this turn. There goes the left stem. And there goes the right stem, so she's been disarmed, if you will. Of course, the joke being that she's lost her arms, therefore disarmed. Oh, there's the stagger plus 2. Oh yeah, we gotta pull up the roots. Sinclair, you do it. Guaranteed, yeah. Pretty much everyone it's guaranteed. It's really hard to lose that one unless you've got like a max sanity grip Sinclair or something. And we're at 7 HP, so we don't need to use all of our attacks, but we might as well. Oh, oops. There we go. We might as well. And the downward swing gets played twice because of the coin, and finishes are off. Very good. Twice as much bleed. I don't know if we've got enough bleed to warrant that. Charge, yeah, we don't have any charge literally at all on this team since none of the default entities have any charge. Inflict bleed, inflict more bleed. I guess we'll take smoke and wires because it's something. Theoretically, if we use like Sangre de Sancho. Or maybe we've got some bleed. Does Otis have a little bit of bleed or something? No, she's got rupture. Dawn's just like Fox, yeah. You're poised. Thinking, tremor, also tremor. You bleed, you got rupture. Okay. So I think our only bleed at all is Sangre de Sancho on this entire team. So this will inflict 12 bleed now. We don't have a way to inflict any bleed count on the entire team either, so won't help that much, but oh well. Guess we should have gone for the little rusty knife instead. It happens. Okay. You're getting thrust, good damage, and then she's going to use it again, possibly on the same person if she wants to be super spiteful, which she may. Oop. Unlucky. They're using it on a different person. Still doing a lot of damage though. That's good. And those guys are weak to Blunt and Lust, so Upheaval did a lot there. Getting revenge for the fact that that guy managed to beat Sinclair in a clash. Like that, there we go. Getting 23 HP. And most of them are dead, so it's only these two. Who are nice and staggered. They've already been prepared for their destruction. There we go. That's what I'd call winning a fight. I call it this because we won the fight. Any rupture of their offense will reduce by 3 for the turn. Sure, we've got some rupture in some of our people, not a lot of it. Oh, but if we take the standard 2 battery, then they're always gonna have rupture, so we're just gonna have a nice synergy there. Unfortunate that doing that means I'm not gonna be able to get the Otis skill, but oh well. Prayer book, sure. You grab this, you love praying. Red order, when I'm syncing with skills, gain offense level up. So it literally only means that Honglu is able to build up his own offense level by inflicting sing with his skill 1 and skill 2. Sure. It does something at least. It's not like reliant on using, say, an ego. Yeah, that's what that does. I had to check again because I forgot already. Passes are not my strong spot, that's for sure. Especially, passes for identities I rarely use. Okay, there we go. These guys are in sync. They were in sync for a little bit at least. Not really, though. Ooh, those two staggers were in sync, though, that's for sure. I can do something like that. There we go. And they should just all die. They're all low HP, they're all staggered, they're all ripe for the picking. And just this guy left, which piercing thrust is more than enough to deal with. Yep. 50 damage. Oh yeah, Executor. That's another good passive. Just dealing more damage to enemies below 0 SP, which is a lot of them because of the fact we're just inflicting sinking with every attack. Blunt fight, then blunt floor boss, which is either Gido or Morel, of course. Common foes to be facing at such a level. Okay. Nice. I know when I said nice, it looked like I was saying nice to Dawn losing the clash, but it was instead to Sinclair winning his clash because he didn't have great chances of winning his clash. That's resisted, yep. They're all losing some sanity thanks to their little tears. It's very good for us, for Executor. Just having Otis deal more damage to these goons. He really is the Executor, just putting down these Pay Corp employees. Alright, just one left. And he's on staggered now because he was staggered last turn, but he's panicking, so he'll fall on a couple decent blows. Yeah, 7 HP already. And Fold Plate just to finish him off. But now it's boss time. Let's see, thinking about it, Gido, Morel, neither of them are too bad, I don't think. I'm fine with either of them. I don't think it'll really change my game plan here, which is basically to possibly land of illusion if need be. Otherwise, it shouldn't matter too much. Alright. We don't want to land of illusion here. We'll hit Morel. Might as well then. Because Morel's the person who I want to get hit by this, because Morel is not going to show unless I click on him yet. He's weak to Gloom and Blunt, so Land of Illusion's pretty good. Struggling. You just counter. But you're fine enough. Yeah, one of them are defending. The actual sloshing people aren't going to be damaged by this too much. Mainly for the sake of doing some decent damage to Morel, and of course sinking damage on all of them, sanity damage thanks to the lowest star. All sorts of good stuff, and he plays it again thanks to the coin, but unfortunately it didn't hit Morel again. It's only hitting sloshing people. Yeah, it's fine though. They're taking a lot of sanity damage, they're gonna lose their marbles. And if they do actually panic, that's super good for us. Because the bottom ego guys, when they panic, they start attacking each other. Low morale is enough to make them start attacking each other, though. They need to reach negative 45 sanity. Which means they're probably going to be dead before they get the chance to see them attack each other. I feel like I've only ever seen them do their funny attacking each other thing, like, maybe once. That was, like, last week or something. It's definitely recent. I'd completely forgotten about it until then. Wait. That one blows up. Yeah, Otis is definitely doing a lot. Default Otis definitely not something to sleep on. I think when Morel panics, I think he just gains a buff though, so I don't think he's gonna start killing his allies. Yeah. And you're only low morale, the panicking people are staggered. Unfortunate. So we're just gonna execute all of them, basically. That's the plan. Their sanities are all still low enough that they're just gonna be constantly getting tails, and they've all got positive coin attacks, so they're not going to be doing so lucky. The piercing thrust to finish him off, thanks to his gloom weakness. I've been yawning a lot. I've been trying to suppress the yawn from going through the mic, but I've been yawning a lot. I'm just tired today. No other reason for it. Enemy staggered at healing. Everyone heals. Yeah, everyone heals every fight. It's just a super nice buff to get. Not saying we'll need too much, but some of our people have taken like a little bit of damage, a wee bit of damage. And we'll go top path here so we can get the event. But I to the team now. We do not have a lot of gloom on our team, so Land of Illusion isn't gonna. Land of Illusion is such a funny ego because of the fact Honglu needs 5 gloom for it, and doesn't have any way to build up gloom with this version at least. Until Liu Honglu, there were no Honglus that had gloom, so you just had to fully rely on other people to build up his ego, which was funny. But now he's got that. He's also got W Corp, which also has gloom. Although I think W Corp's gloom is the tertiary, while Liu Honglu's gloom is his primary, so that's like the one that you use to build up the gloom, funnily enough. If you do want to have him dedicated to building gloom. Which I guess is something you could do, but like, it's really better just have other people and just go for a different Honglu. Because Liu Honglu certainly isn't like bad or anything, but Honglu's got so many really good identities. Yeah. Ishmael's slowly whittling that guy down. Oh, Heathcliff with the finishing blow. Nice. They tag teamed that guy. And the villain died as well. Now, event time. Love events. Alright, open the coffin. We'll take this. We've got a lot of single point attacks on this squad, so. Under the wound cleared, the nail is from the bear. I always get them mixed up. Wrath or bleed and bleed. I don't think that bleed is doubled, unfortunately, because it's not bleed from skills, but a fair bit of wrath. That'll just mean we'll have some more bleed stuff. Unless we get, like, Bloodstained Cossabium, we're not going to be getting much bleed damage off at all, because we don't have any bleed count weighted. And we're not going to be getting any bleed count. Yeah, that's fine. We have got a lot of ego resources built up. I briefly saw it in the corner of the screen, mainly just because, like, we do have, like, a pretty decent balance of sins with this team. There's a bunch of default people. We've got, like, a decent spread of the entire thing. I mean, the only ego we've used is the Land of Illusion. Yeah, look at this. I guess Coffee and Cranes is being a big benefactor for that. That's for sure. Just because we're using Lust. We're probably using like a Lust a turn. So we're just making sure we gain at least one of everything every turn. Staggered. Another stagger. This guy, he doesn't just die, but he's very close. 2 HP. Any thwack could take him out, such as a thwack from a baseball bat. Staggered, countering low HP. Almost staggered. Yeah. These guys are... Okay, there's one dead. There's one staggered and close to death. There's 2 dead. And with his attack, there's going to be 3 dead. Yep. Alright, and we get a shop now. Love shops. Love shopping. Sinclair's skill. Sinclair's, like, not bad, honestly. None of this stuff really appeals to me, so I'll give him another Ravaging Cut. It's a decent enough attack. Rest stop. Does anyone need healing? Someone needs healing. Sinclair needs healing. Okay. Oh yes, he was missing 3 HP, I see. Very crucial. Ravaging Cut, yeah, Clash Wind gain attack power. Not bad. It's nothing special, but, I mean... That's true for most of the default identities. I really wish their upsides did something more significant, but I guess because of the fact they're only 1 stars and therefore they're like the cheapest one that they don't deserve as creative a buff. Especially because they've got they're the cheapest 2 upside because they're 1 stars. But it could have been funny if you just somehow made one of the default identities like super meta. Yeah. How are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna need to pay more attention to how these clashes are going, because these 2 are the only people that can actually redirect people. So everyone else needs to just clash with whatever they've been given, really. Neutral. Favor, that'll work. First stroke. You aren't being clashed at all. Are none of you 3 being targeted at all? Alright. That's rude. Well, this is fine. We just gotta ignore this one. We gotta clash against that one. And we gotta redirect one of these 2. Probably the one going for Dawn with Dawn. And then we'll just have everyone else go for the body, probably. See if we can take it out. And we'll just hope for the best. Really some unfortunate luck with our speed values this turn. Nice. Ooh. That's unfortunate. If he had just gotten all heads there, he would have been in a really good spot to win that clash. But now he's got the 4 fragile. Yep, that leg's been staggered. Expected as much. Stack's going for Sinclair. He'll be fine. But yep, there's the body staggered. And we've still got a couple more attacks going for the body, so we'll probably be able to stagger plus it. Yes, definitely. So we'll just hit it with a couple more attacks next turn and it should get destroyed. Yeah. 47 HP on that. We'll hit it with like a splatter and that'll definitely be good enough. And more clashing with the other guys. And dominating, that's nice. Struggling, yeah. Okay, you go for the favorite then. That's how it's gonna be. Neutral. Neutral. And you can just smack down right leg. Yeah. Since the body's guaranteed to get destroyed here, I'm just trying to break the legs. Just slow it down. Yep, there's the body. It actually didn't even die to the attack I was gonna kill it with. It died to the coin causing Ishmael's attack to go again. Oh, and he finishes the fish off. There we go. Died to the rupture damage, I think. Or the sinking damage, actually. One of the 2. Since Heathcliff's attack alone wasn't enough to finish it off. Alright, let's see. Staggered enemies healing, gain protection, like ruptured all enemies. Lust resonance inflicts more rupture. I'll go for the barbed snare, honestly. Disc fragment could be decent if we like wanted to spam like branch from the tree of knowledge or something. And I already forget what option was on the right, but it probably would have been a decent option. No, right was the pills. Yeah, that's right. Which would have been nice, but we don't have. I'm not planning on getting staggered, so it's not going to matter at all. That easy. All right, you guys. These guys are weak to blunt and gloom. It's really making me want to do it. I'm gonna do it. What do we want to clash against? Probably the explosive wrath. Yeah. And now we gotta clash against this with anyone who can. There's not a lot of people for that one. Anyone's got better than a neutral. Oh, that's a favorite. I'll go for that then. And you can just pull this one on a one-sided attack, yeah. Dawn needs to deal with you. Struggling, though. Yeah, defend against that. And we'll just hit this guy with some one-sided attack so he doesn't get anything else off. Like that, yeah. Not very many clashes going on, but that's very intentional because we're unlikely to win a lot of clashes, and I'm kind of betting on the fact that Land of Illusion's going to stagger most of the Wrath guys. That random slide just staggered one of the Wrath guys. Even a tail should be enough. Yeah. 62 damage from a tails. Oh, evaded, and evaded the other one too, nice. Thanks to getting lucky with the enemy getting a tails there. This one just dies. Yep. And this guy should get staggered by this Ravaging Cut. That's good. So now you're the only one who isn't staggered. You're going for Ishmael, who need you with a neutral. It's decent. Oh, that's a dominating, though. That'll be good enough. And then we'll have everyone else focus on finishing all these goons off. Something like that. This guy's been staggered anyway, so it's not like we're actually going to need to clash. So Honglu's just going to finish it. Yep. Yep. There we go, and one left. Down it goes. 16 sinking damage. Alright. That's a couple. Inflicting burn, we don't have any burn, unless we use fourth match, or not fourth match flame, forest for the flames. Everyone heals up. Once again, Sinclair needed to heal. Was that a single HP needed to be healed for Sinclair? Really? Oh, you needed that, Sinclair. Okay. He needed a band-aid. He tripped and scratched his elbow or something. Neutrals shouldn't be too damaging though. Yeah. I'm not too worried. I also wish some of the default, some of the Zayn egos got better thread spin 4s. Cause like I think Ishmael's is pretty good because it actually makes it so it bursts Tremor, which is very nice to have on a cheap ego, especially for someone like Ishmael who has LCCB Ishmael, a very good Tremor infliction unit. Any easy way to burst Tremor when you want. Any burst Tremors that don't reduce Tremor count are super appreciated now. Now that there's so many burst Tremors that do reduce Tremor count. Looking at you, Rose Spanner. And I guess even like stuff like Capote does too. Anything Season 2 or later that bursts Tremor also reduces the Tremor count pretty much. Asterisk, because like Snaggerpoon's Thread Spin 4 was added in Season 2 technically, but you know what I mean. And there's another victory, so we get to our final shop now. See just what we buy with our 250 doubloons. Charge type gloves, we're a little short on that, but it's very useless for us. Sinclair skill. We'll give Sinclair another skill 3. Why not? We've already given him one of them. Might as well give him one more. Okay, we'll take blood. And boss is Centipede Fox. And this is the last normal fight we're gonna need to do before the boss, because after this we get an event.
최선을 다해보지.
Right?
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
해보겠습니다.
Oh, Hongwoo's losing. Oh well. He can take a couple hits. Couple people are losing actually. Oh well.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
They may be losing, but they'll get better.
방금은 좋지 않았어.
Yeah, this guy's countering at his, 3 effective HP, so don't think he's in for a good time. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Even an evade, yeah, 1-to-1 evade right now, alright.
어쩐 일이세요?
Yeah, because it's a 2+10, but because he got -1 defense power and paralyzed, he can only get a 1 there. So he's just gonna clash the best he can, really. And you just evade with that. Oh, what's a rupture counter? That's nice. And the rupture count's all gonna go down thanks to the splatter, but that's still like a decent little effect. For justice, indeed.
어떠냐? 쉽네. 저희가 이길 것 같아요.
And hybrid combo?
명령대로
Yeah.
가라앉는군요.
We really did just give Sinclair 3 of his skill 3s. So he's got half of his deck is skill 3 now. His skill 3 and skill 1s have like swapped in like quantity. So his secondary is like literally unchanged, but his primary is basically not in his deck now, and his tertiary is in his deck far too much. Always a funny thing to see. Oh, Lepo. If we get tremor stuff going, we could get some sort of benefit, defense level down benefit. We gotta get tremor going. We can always snag Harpoon to burst tremor whenever we want, even if we only have a little bit of tremor from say Heathcliff. Okay, Fox it is.
힘내긴 해보자고.
Now, Fox is one of those ones where mass attacks are super beneficial, although we do not have a lot of mass attacks in this team, so I think I'm just gonna do it there. And then hitting those two as well, alright. We've got enough speed to redirect anything we want, so that's not an issue. We could ego. Otis should definitely ego here. She's only got her primary and she's super good at winning clashes. Try the sorrowful recoil. How's routing cut looking? Neutrals, yeah. It'll be good at killing one of those guys though. Shield bash can win one of these clashes, yes. Neutrals. Still some clashes that aren't going through. We'll redirect the one going for Honglu. Yeah. And that's a dominating, alright. Pretty good. Dominating is across the board, only 2 U's being used, and there's one attack we can't redirect, but that's to be expected. Tails, unfortunate. Luckily, Land Illusion goes twice. Thanks to the fact that we've got the coin, and it's not going to kill any of these guys. We got another Tails, unfortunate. Unlucky, because he's still at 30 SP, so he's still got a pretty good chance of getting heads. Roughly 80% heads chance. Staggered some of the umbrellas, though, that's good. Because we've got a lot of attacks doing for the umbrellas, so we're probably just going to be able to kill... Probably going to be able to kill 3 of them this turn. Sinclair is probably just... I guess it depends. Sinclair needs to kill this guy at full HP, which isn't going to happen. Yeah. Staggered, though. The next turn, like, none of them are going to attack, so we can kind of focus a little more on the Fox next turn. And, yeah, Odyssey sure does have a purpose. A little bit of rupture. Doesn't matter too much, but it's nice. And Dawn takes a hit, but that's fine. I guess that one's not staggered, but that's fine. Splatter it, and we can... something else for the other one. You'll be fine. Favored, yeah. Okay, you kill that guy. Strugglings. Alright, you snag Harpoon then. That's good. Whirlwind's favored, that's good. And we'll do this and we'll redirect it back to Otis. There we go. Should be good. Unfortunate. That was only a favor, so it makes sense that she lost the clash, but oh well. Otis back to full sanity, that's good. Head looks like it's been staggered, I think. Piercing Thrust gets to go again. Doing some damage to the body, that's good. Yeah, bottom right's Umbrella's not gonna die here. So sad. Ineffective, but he's weak to Gloom, so it kind of makes up for the blunt resistance. We're oh so close to staggering that part. Oh no, we did just straight up destroy that Umbrella with a splatter. That's good then. Rupture plus 10, yeah. 33 rupture across the two parts. No rupture count, so we're not going to be able to do a lot here. All enemies lose 20 SP. Rude. We do that, and we're going to have everyone go for the body. Other than Sinclair. Sinclair's our decapitator. That's his role in the team right now. He's taking out the head, while everyone else is going for the body. How silly. Okay, we should be able to stagger the body with a couple attacks. Yeah, single attack was enough, really. And even with our sanity loss, we're still getting mostly heads. Because everyone was already max sanity. I mean, I think Ishmael's probably like a little below. Yeah. But down goes the fox, and it's kind of levitating midair, it looked like. I can't tell. Shadows are weird. There was a shadow. I don't know. That was 99% your current leadership and 1% my confidence. Thank you, Otis. You really did carry. Good job, Otis. Thank you for being so. Thank you for complimenting my ego. Not that ego. It's the other ego. Yeah, and claim all this good stuff. Rewards acquired, and yeah, those are my 3-star entity assured extraction. Wait a second, did they change this? Oh no, it's up. Yeah, there it is. I was like, wait a second, where's Rhino Gregor? But yeah, there he is. Rhino Gregor's up there in the top right still. Despite not existing in the game, it's sure still is in the 3-star banner guaranteed background. Very silly, but I'll save that for. Oh, huh. It's got a 3-star from the generic from like the generic banner. Oh, and it's Blade Lineage G-Song. All right. A little bit of a jump scare. I'll take it though. Yi-Song shards are nice. We're gonna get another Yi-Song 3-star before the end of the season, that's for sure. Whether it does end up being whether or not he is actually the person to gain Dongrang identity, or if he's just gonna get like Song Yi or something. 2-star and it's War. Hongmu, of course, makes sense. But yeah. Pretty good. Happy 6-month anniversary to Limbus Company. Yeah, Yahoo. Least enthusiastic Yahoo ever. Yahoo! I don't know how to do an enthusiastic Yahoo. I don't know, it's early in the morning still. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.